What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. Today I want to go over the technicals on TSNP. Again, man, just going off of what happened yesterday into this morning. Things are still looking beautiful from my perspective. But before I do that, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything that I find interesting in the stock market. And I like to share that with anybody who's willing to listen. So that being said, let's just get right into it. So TSNP, if you guys watched my video from yesterday, if you haven't, please go and do so. I had said it is normal for this thing to have a little slight correction because obviously we're up over 100% from the bottom of this, from in this 7 to 10 range. So it was natural for this thing to have a nice correction. But what I seen in the technicals from yesterday was this starting to have a nice solid bottom in the 15 area and to curl back up, and that we could potentially pop today, which is pretty much what happened. Didn't necessarily happen the way I thought as far as the technicals for the intraday, but it did gap up all the way up to the 17s, and then got as high as the 17.5s, and then dropped this morning back to the 15s, and then beautifully held over the 16 area. And if you notice, right here, 15.99, and then right here, right in this area, 15.06. So that's a higher low. And then if you notice right here, this is actually, let me get into this chart real quick. This is the 5-minute chart. You could get a better understanding of what I'm trying to say when I see this. So obviously we had a bottom here, boom, in the 5.7, and then a higher low, and then a higher low, and then it basing there, and then one more higher low at the 16.2s before we had a nice push to the 16.8s. And what we seen here was right here 1671, then a higher high at 1682, then a higher high at the 17 range, and then it dropped. So I could very well see this popping tomorrow and breaking the highs of the 17 and then basing in the 17, because we're pretty much getting that same grindish action that we had got in the previous run. So let me go back to that, which is pretty much what we seen in here when it based here in the 10s, and then boom, based in the 11s, then based in the 12s, and then this shot up to the 15s and based, then based up in the 17s before we had the run, and then based in the 19s, and then up to the 23s before the drop off. And I'm feeling like that's pretty much what's happening again. We found the base in the 15s at this point, and now it's holding on the base of the 16. So I could very well see it tomorrow breaking that 17 range and then holding above it, maybe potentially higher. And then, I could see that pattern very well playing out again like it did once it bottomed here and we started getting that run. We started getting that grind of base 1 cent at a time until it overextended to, from, the base in the 15s to the 17s, and then from the 17s to the 19s. Then we started picking up 2 cents at a time basing. And I could see that pretty much playing out the same way, based in the 15s, now basing in the 16s. Tomorrow, I feel like it could very well break that 17 area and then base above the 17 area. Again, still bullish on TSNP. I can't wait for 2021 to play out. This thing is going to be huge in my mind in 2021. But I just wanted to go over the technicals that I'm seeing today and going over from yesterday's technicals, which is that basing in the 15 area, just like I had predicted it could potentially be. And then having that nice morning pop up to the 17.5s, and then now basing in the 6s. That is a good sign for this to come. And it was a green day, but again, because of the gap up, technically it's red just like this day. I mean, technically it's green on the day because, as you can see, my P&L on the day added another $113 of profit to my position. But technically the day is red because it opened higher than it closed, but it's technically green because the previous close is lower than the close from today. But again, man, I'm still seeing even in the daily pattern that we're getting that nice hook. So, maybe a potential cup and handle. But another nice thing that I'm also seeing on this daily, this year chart, is this right here. Let me back it up a little bit. I'm kind of seeing somewhat of a potential bull flag forming You know, if we look in here, boom, from right here, boom. So, you know, that could be a potentially good sign that this thing could have a nice pop coming pretty soon. Just from a technical standpoint, because again, we're getting decreased volume when it comes to the selling. I would be worried if I had increased volume on these red days, but we're not seeing an increase in volume. We're actually seeing a decrease, even though we did have this one day, but it's decreasing since this day. Which is a good sign. And then not only is it decreasing, but we're having these base levels again, just like we seen after the drop off over here, it basing and moving up a base level 1 cent at a time to 2 cents and then so forth till we got higher to the 23. So the fact that it based here and now basing a penny higher, and we're starting to see that nice little curl action for a potential cup and handle. We're also seeing that potential bull flag ready to pop. So we could be getting a significant movement sometime soon. And if we do, that's going to be a beautiful thing for all of us who are long on this thing. So again, guys, man, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this analysis. Again, if you watch this far, please click that like button. Please subscribe. You Can't Stop Mafia is a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you can do that. TSMP, quick technicals. Are we having a bull flag form? Are we going to get that cup and handle? Are we going to base over 17 tomorrow? Only time will tell, guys. So I'm going to make sure I keep you guys updated. Till next time, peace. I'm out.